Welcome to Mech Games, to a journey across worlds. Today, we're diving into the heart of gaming, from peaceful adventures to explosive battles, from laughter to legends. Every story, every sound, every moment you're about to see is a doorway into a new reality. So grab your controller, turn up the volume, and get ready, because this isn't just a showcase, it's an experience. Let's get started. Welcome to Rue Valley, a beautiful and peaceful life simulation game that takes you deep into the heart of nature, where every day feels like a warm summer morning. In Rue Valley, you play as a traveler who's left behind the noise of the city to start fresh in a quiet countryside, surrounded by forests, rivers, and a friendly little town filled with charming characters. It's not just about farming, it's about finding yourself again. When you first arrive, the valley feels mysterious but welcoming. The land you inherit is overgrown, the farmhouse, old and worn yet filled with potential. You'll till the soil, plant your first seeds, and slowly bring life back to your little corner of the world. Welcome to Neon Inferno, a heart-pounding cyberpunk action game set in the sprawling neon-soaked metropolis of Eberus City. A futuristic world where technology has advanced faster than morality, and the line between human and machine is disappearing. Eberus City is alive. Glowing skyscrapers pierce the smog-filled sky, while rain-soaked streets are flickering with holographic ads. Down below, gangs, mercenaries, and rebels fight for scraps of freedom in a society controlled by data and surveillance. But beneath the flashing lights and violent action, Neon Inferno tells a deeper story about control, rebellion, and what it means to be human in a world where your mind can be rewritten. Step into the shadows of old-school horror with Blood Refreshed Supply, a brutal, fast-paced first-person shooter that resurrects one of the most iconic cult classics from the 90s. This is no modern reboot, it's a full revival, polished for the new era while staying true to its gory, gothic roots. You play as Caleb, a gunslinging, one-liner spitting anti-hero who's been betrayed by his dark god, Chernobog, and left for dead. Now he's back, and he's out for revenge. What follows is a rampage across graveyards, haunted mansions, crypts, and hellish dimensions filled with cultists, zombies, and unspeakable horrors. Welcome to Biped 2, the charming sequel to the beloved co-op adventure game that proves even the simplest movements can be a hilarious challenge. You control two adorable walking robots, Aku and Xillia, who embark on a brand new mission across colorful planets to reactivate waypoints that keep the galaxy connected. You move using their legs individually, which means every step, jump, and slide requires careful coordination and communication. Each level in Biped 2 introduces new mechanics and breathtaking environments, from icy mountains and lava caves to futuristic cities and zero-gravity zones. Samurai Academy Paws of Fury, a wild and witty action-adventure game that turns the world of samurai combat into a furry, fast-paced martial arts spectacle. In this charming yet action-packed tale, you play as Kenta, a young ambitious cat warrior who dreams of mastering the ancient art of the Paw Ken, a unique fighting style that combines agility, balance, and of course, claws. When the peaceful kingdom of Fukushima is threatened by an army of mechanical invaders known as the Iron Dogs, Kenta and his fellow students must rise from humble apprentices to legendary samurai. But beyond the fur and fun, the game delivers a surprisingly heartfelt narrative about honor, friendship, and self-discovery. Get ready to kick things into overdrive with Inazuma 11 Victory Road, the long-awaited return of the legendary anime-inspired football RPG. In this electrifying new entry, you play as Umei Sasanami, a young player with a burning passion for the game and a dream to revive his school's fallen soccer club. But this isn't your ordinary sports story. This is Inazuma 11, where every match feels like a battle of heroes, and every goal is a lightning strike of destiny. Inazuma 11 Victory Road captures the essence of what fans love: friendship, fire, and the unstoppable drive to win against all odds. Whether you're new to the series or a longtime fan, this entry is a triumphant return to form. Get ready for one of the weirdest, funniest, and most surprisingly heartfelt adventures you'll ever play. Master Lemon: The Quest for Iceland. You play as Master Lemon, a literal lemon with the black belt in Zest Fu, the ancient citrus martial art of balance, flavor, and fury. When the world's last supply of fresh water is frozen deep beneath the Icelandic glaciers, Master Lemon sets out on an epic quest to restore the planet's vitality, and maybe, just maybe, discover what it truly means to be fresh. The game is an action-adventure comedy that blends absurd humor with surprisingly deep storytelling.
But what if?
Switching gears from comedy to combat, it's time to lock, load, and lead your squad to victory in Forestrike, a high-stakes tactical first-person shooter built for precision, teamwork, and pure intensity. Set in a near-future world on the brink of global conflict, Forestrike pits elite mercenary teams against each other in fast, strategic battles where every second and every bullet counts. You take on the role of a unit commander, customizing your loadout, leading your squad, and adapting to unpredictable enemy tactics across beautifully detailed urban and industrial maps.
Foresight. Using foresight.
Welcome to Marvel Cosmic Invasion, an epic, universe-sized action-adventure where the fate of every world depends on your team of heroes. The story begins when a mysterious cosmic rift tears open near Xandar, unleashing an invasion led by an ancient, all-powerful being known as Oblivion Prime, a conqueror older than time itself. As the galaxies fall into chaos, heroes and villains alike must unite to stop the destruction before reality collapses. You'll assemble your own custom team from across the Marvel multiverse, from the cosmic might of Captain Marvel, Thor, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, to the grounded grit of Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange. It's time to get messy with Toxic Crusaders, the outrageous, slime-soaked beat-em-up that proves justice can still be gross. Based on the cult 90s cartoon, which itself was based on the infamously violent Toxic Avenger films, Toxic Crusaders brings the ooze back in style. You play as Toxie, a janitor turned mutant superhero after a chemical accident transformed him into a glowing green monster with a heart of gold and a mop of justice. Toxic Crusaders is pure old-school fun, a 2D side-scrolling brawler packed with colorful mayhem, mutant enemies, and hilarious comic-style action. Think Streets of Rage meets Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, but with way more slime.
The future is no longer in 3D, it's been reprogrammed in pure, side-scrolling chaos. Welcome to Terminator 2D No Fate, a thrilling reimagining of the legendary sci-fi saga that turns Judgment Day into a retro, explosive 2D action masterpiece. Set in the year 2029, the war between humans and machines has reached its breaking point. You play as a reactivated T-800, sent on a desperate mission through time to protect the last hope for humanity, a young resistance leader destined to end Skynet's reign. But in this version, the story takes bold new twists. And now, from war-torn wastelands to the soft whisper of forgotten memories, we enter the haunting world of stray children. This beautifully melancholic indie adventure tells the story of a group of lost children waking up in an abandoned town with no memory of who they are or how they got there. The streets are empty, the sky is pale, and somewhere beyond the mist, something watches them. You play as Nico, a quiet, curious child who becomes the group's reluctant leader. Together, you'll explore the strange, dreamlike world, solving puzzles, discovering fragments of the past, and uncovering the truth about what really happened to these children. Welcome to Tales of Xillia Remastered, the beautifully restored version of one of the most beloved JRPGs of all time. Set in the vibrant world of Res Maxia, this game follows two intertwining heroes, Jude Mathis, a young medical student drawn into a global conflict, and Milla Maxwell, the mysterious incarnation of the Lord of Spirits. Together, they embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind a deadly weapon that threatens the balance between humanity and the spirit world. The remaster brings this classic tale to life with HD visuals, improved performance, and reworked sound and lighting, making every battle, every field, and every moment feel new again. This stylish tactical RPG blends horror, humor, and strategy into one unforgettable experience. You play as Faye, a student who just enrolled at a strange island university, only to discover that the school sits on a gateway between the human world and the underworld. By day, you attend classes, make friends, and uncover the mysteries of the school's bizarre faculty. By night, you and your classmates battle invading demons using fast-paced, turn-based tactics that feel like a fusion of Persona and Final Fantasy Tactics.
The world's favorite sponge is back in SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, a brand new 3D action platformer that takes the humor, heart, and madness of Bikini Bottom to Titan-sized proportions. When a mysterious tidal rift unleashes ancient sea monsters upon the ocean floor, SpongeBob and his friends must rise, quite literally, to the occasion. With the help of Sandy, Patrick, and even Squidward, begrudgingly of course, SpongeBob sets out on a quest to seal the rift and stop the monstrous Titans of the Tide from flooding the world above. The gameplay is a perfect blend of classic platforming, underwater exploration, and comedic chaos.